Hi guys, so today we will take a look at the Forex Tester 5 trading platform. This is a trading simulator and a strategy tester application. And given the fact that there are so many different applications that are available in the market today, Forex Tester is something that is really unique. For the simple fact that it can be used by both beginners as well as advanced Forex traders. This is a really great way for you to understand how the markets work and allows you to demo trade the markets in real time, even when the markets are closed. The Forex Tester has been around for quite a long time. Previously, I had done a review on the version 3, and we now have version 5, which is quite packed with different features, and the design interface, as you can see, is also quite unique. Now, once you download the Forex Tester 5 demo program, you will be able to use it with a couple of limitations. And let me run through the limitations. Firstly, you would be able to have access to limited data for only 3 currency pairs as pointed here. Besides this, you would be able to run your testing only for 1 hour for one currency. Besides that, any modifications or changes you make, you would not be able to make any changes, save them, and come back to them at a later stage. So here is the design interface. It is the Forex Tester 5 program has been designed to mimic how your MT4 trading platform looks like. And one of the benefits of this is that you are able to easily, intuitively understand what functions are available where, including adding your indicators as well as placing your orders. So the screen is divided into the first section, which is on the top, where you have a bunch of tabs, and each of these are kind of self-explanatory. On the left side, you have your symbols tab, as well as your tick chart and statistics for your trades as well. Then you have your parameter window, which shows you the values for any of the indicators as well as the price OHLC. At the bottom of the screen, you have your trade ticket window, which again looks very similar to how your MT4 trading platform is. So you have your open positions, pending orders, account history, journals, news, and notes that you might want to take. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do when you open up your Forex Tester 5 is obviously to open up your chart window. To do that, you click on Charts and select New Chart. And this by default opens up the 1 minute chart that you have. You can then go back to Home, and here you can set the chart time frame of your choice. So here we select H1, and when you click on Resume, you can automatically see the information for the instrument that you are currently using. A quick rundown of the chart section itself. So you can change your chart interface into any colored choice that you want. You can also select your background and add additional colors. In terms of settings, you can enable or disable your information such as volume, account history, period separators, grid, so on and so forth. Now, this is pretty much straightforward. If you've been using the MT4 terminal for a while, you wouldn't find any difficulty in using these settings that are here. So sticking with the first tab that we hear, you have your pause and restart, which basically starts and stops your market simulated data that is here. You can select new project, and this will allow you to create a test project of your choice, including the deposit amount that you want to make. On the next section, you have the speed of testing, and you can use the scroll to basically speed up the number of ticks, and you can set it to very slow or to very fast. You also have the option to jump to a particular section in the future or in the back. And you also have the chart time frame selection that is right here. The time frame section allows you to switch between daily, hourly, as well as any custom time frame of your choice. To do that, you can click on edit time frame and add a time frame. For example, if you want to add 2 hours, you can do that. You can click on add time frame and enter the period in minutes. And once you have that, it's automatically populated here, and you click on apply changes and it shows you. So here, for example, if I switch to 120 minutes, which is 2 hours, you can see that this is the H2 chart time frame. At the bottom, you have what is the called the economic calendar. So basically, you have different economic calendars with the release type, as well as the forecasts and the previous as well. So if you happen to make use of news trading, this is a really useful option for you. Moving on, you have your actions and orders. You can click on market order and set your buy and sell signals automatically. You can also close them by clicking on close position. Again, you can also automatically set your stop loss and take profit levels. Let me just slow down the speed for this. Okay, and let me set this to 60 pips and 120. And there you go. So the trade is automatically placed, and you also have your trade ticket window here, which displays the trade in terms of points, as well as the profit in dollar terms. You obviously have the graphical elements as well. You can activate the panel, and this gives you a whole bunch of different charting instruments that you have. So you could use this, for example, to run your own technical analysis. You have a whole bunch of different options that are available here. You can also edit the rectangles, set it to the time frame where you want this drawing to be displayed. You can also do basically anything that you could do in your MT4 trading terminal. Next, we have the list of indicators. Here you have basically the indicators divided by trend, volume, oscillator, so on and so forth. And these are the default indicators that you have. You can simply input the parameters and it automatically starts to plot the indicators on the chart directly. Now, if you have a custom indicator, you can click on install new indicator and then point it to the folder where you have your MQ4 file. And once you import this file, the file is sent to the Forex Tester server and converted into a format that is readable for this trading simulator. Bear in mind that if you have an EX4, this wouldn't work. So therefore, you will need to have only the MQL4 version. So for example, here is a CCI histogram indicator that I've uploaded previously, and you can see that this indicator works fine without any problems. You have the crosshairs, which allows you to move over each individual candles. And you also have your zoom out and zoom in buttons as well. Moving to the order section, you again have the market order and pending order here. For pending orders, you can select the currency, the buy limit, and you can also set your lot size, including the option to calculate the lot size automatically based on your risk percentage. So you can select 0.1, and you place your order automatically here. You can also modify your order As you can see here, based on the order that we just set, it has selected 0.49 lots. You have your price as well as your stop loss and take profit levels. Once you have a order that's up and running, you have the option to modify the order or close the order. Now, close order closes the most recent order that you have, whereas close all positions and orders kind of erases everything that you set up, including your pending orders. You can also customize your orders by setting them, giving them different parameters. So you could set a buy order with a lot size of whatever your choice is, with a stop loss as well as a common. And you can also automatically enable the trailing stop for these orders. The change balance button allows you to top up your equity. So once you do this, it would automatically add to the balance. Now, unfortunately, you won't be able to withdraw anything even if you input the change balance with a negative sign. So in order to reset your deposit, you would basically need to restart or open up a new project. One-click trading is an additional add-on to the Forex Tester system. The first time you click it, it would prompt you to download this module. And once you have that, you have this fancy little panel that sits here, and you can basically buy or sell using this window. And as you can see, for example, you sell, buy. You can also edit the orders as to the number of lots, as well as setting up the take profit levels. This is for the group of orders. You can also select the single orders as well. So that is your Forex one-click trading for the Forex Tester 5. Next, moving on to the charts, you can select different kinds of charts. Of course, the standard is your regular candlestick. And from here, you can select the chart mode to show as just the line or the bar or the candlestick. You can also open up the Renko charts as well. And you also have the option to open the range bars. And here you have it. And you can just toggle between the different charts that you have here. Let me just slow down the speed of testing. All right. So in the chart section, we also have the profit chart, which shows you the profit equity, drawdown, margin, and all other information that you have. It kind of displays it in a fancy looking candlestick chart. Then you have the different options under the chart view, which is basically to show or hide the grid, show the notes or enable the notes, as well as show news or to disable the news items. In terms of the notes, you can also add different notes to your chart. So here, for example, I can say note number 1, price fell from here. And once you hover over it, you can actually see the entirety of your notes as well. Now, of course, you can disable this by just clicking on the show notes. Similarly, on the news section, you can enable or disable the news events. And the jump to basically brings you back to the screen where you can search for a particular period or go to a certain date. Screenshot option allows you to select a screenshot automatically for the program window or the chart window. Then you have the file formats that you can select, and you have the destination where it is automatically saved, as well as the option to save the image to clipboard. And once you click OK, it is automatically saved for you. The chart templates allows you to change the different schemes, the color schemes of your charts. The desktop allows you to save your customizations. So for example, if I don't want any of this additional information, I can basically save this as a desktop. Now, this doesn't work for the demo version, so there's no point in testing this out for the moment. Again, you have the different windows and you can tile them automatically. Now, this is again nothing new. For those of you who have been using the MetaTrader trading terminal, this is kind of straightforward. You also have the chart settings, which basically opens up the same settings interface that you get when you right click and go to chart settings. Then we have the data module. The data center is quite interesting because it allows you to import the data as well as add new instruments. Now, the way that you can add new instruments is by clicking on the add button, and you have the list of default instruments that are available. Now, bear in mind that the demo version has its own limitations, but everything else that is marked here in yellow allows you to use this in a fully subscribed version. So as you can see, the list of instruments are quite exhaustive. So you're not just stuck to Forex, but you also have futures, metals, indices, and there are quite a lot of indices. You also have stocks divided by region: Canada, EU, US, India, and you have others. Now, this is something which I added manually. Now, this is a very good feature. If, say, for example, you are really trading a very unique instrument that is not available with most of the brokers, you can add your own instrument of choice. You can simply input the symbol name, select it to whatever you want, select the type of symbol as well, and the group to which it belongs. You can then input the lot currency, the base currency, margin, leverage. So you have complete customization of the instrument that you want to add. And even for your existing instruments, you can also select different aspects such as the commissions per lot. So you can set up the commission to maybe $1, and you apply automatically this commission to open and close. Then you can also set your swap long and swap short points as well. So there's quite a lot of customization that you can have. The next tab is the news tab, and this allows you to update the news information automatically from the Forex Tester server. Right now, only the USD is enabled because of the fact that we are using a demo version, and also the fact that there is an additional cost when it comes to subscribing to data. You also have this handy little function which allows you to update the history in the project. So right now this is disabled. You can select the update news, which brings you back to the same window that we looked at previously. Now, going to the strategies, this is a very handy and of course one of the biggest features of Forex Tester. So you can add your expert advisor strategy automatically by clicking on the add from file. Once again, you would be able to add only .mql4 files and any DLL supporting files that might come with it. For those of you who are just testing this out for the very first time, you can select some of the default indicators, default strategies that are here, as well as customize them further in terms of the moving average that you want to make use of, as well as the lot size and a whole bunch of other options. You can also optimize the strategy, and this simply allows you to choose between the different optimization algorithms. You can select the symbol, the start and end date for the period that you want to optimize your strategy for, input the test parameters and other common settings. And once you do that and you have your strategy execution button on, the Forex Tester will start automatically executing the trades for you. you have the same option again. So add strategy allows you to import files in MQ4 and .dll files. The strategy optimization brings you back to the same window which we've covered, and quick test kind of allows you to automatically test the data without any visuals running. Moving on to the Windows section, you again have the same stuff which allows you to tile the windows, minimize, restore, and all kinds of customizations. The Market Watch panels allows you to automatically again bring back these panels that we had gotten rid of earlier. So you have your symbols, tick chart, and data window. All of this can be included here. And you also have your statistics window. So basically you can bring back all the different windows that you have previously deleted. For the trading panels, you again can simply just click on these. Let me get rid of this side window. So here is my regular US dollar chart. I can go back, and again this notes section allows you to automatically enable and disable the different notes that you might have. This news function allows you to automatically open up the news calendar terminal, and here you can see the different news events, including the actual forecast and previous information. You have your notes panel here, and if you remember, we had previously input a note, which is right here. So this gives you a quick note that allows you to access all the notes that you might have had made previously. The graphics panel once again opens up the graphics window, and you also have your scripts that you might want to quickly add, and they would show up here. So guys, this is a brief review of Forex Tester 5. The base version of this software, you can purchase it for $149. You then have the standard subscription for $290, which gives you access to the data for an additional $15 a month. And finally, you have the VIP, which comes to you at $299, which is just about $9 more than what you would pay for standard. But this is quite useful. So if you are stuck between standard and VIP, I would definitely recommend you to just throw in the extra $9 in order to get solid historic data for your Forex Tester 5. So I hope this video has been useful for you and it will help you make a wise decision. If you ask me personally, this is a system that is definitely worth using, and I will cover more with the Forex Tester 5 in the upcoming videos. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment, and you can also click the link in the description to purchase the Forex Tester 5. I should mention that when you purchase the Forex Tester 5 from the link in the description, I am compensated for it, but rest assured that you are not charged anything extra. So I hope this was helpful to you, and I look forward to talking to you again in another video. Have a good day. Bye-bye.